I fucking feel like dick, I swear. Right, the combat looked interesting. Very much not what I ever expected for the combat. It got a lot more praise over the first showcase, but I'm not going to go over all that new shit we saw. Sonic's had a lot of different styles of combat for many different games, and I thought instead of doing the exact same thing that every single Sonic YouTuber, and fuck it, maybe even every gamer YouTuber has been doing, I wanted to talk about the other styles of combat that have been good in Sonic. When he was first created, obviously the only way to kill things was either jumping on them or rolling into a ball and hitting them. Works perfectly in 2D, no fucking problems there, but then when you bring that into 3D, you had to give him the homing attack. I'm pretty sure there were some people that thought the homing attack adds too much automation to Sonic, and to those people, just fuck off, alright? If you think you're sick, beat all the 3D mainline Sonic games without using the homing attack once, you'll be fucking miserable. And yeah, come Sonic Adventure 1, that's been his main way of attacking for years now. But then come to Shadow the Hedgehog, it's clear Sonic's for pussies, but Shadow is for men. The guns get held over that game's head forever, and why the fuck wouldn't it, alright? That game sticks out like a sore thumb. You don't even have to aim though, you just pick up a gun and press B, the bullets will lock on for you. It's a pretty good system. As well as that, Shadow can just punch and kick without any weapons, but who the fuck's gonna do that? Because in all these adventure style games, any type of hand-to-hand combat has sucked dick. Look at fucking Knuckles, for example. But yeah, the gun gameplay was decent enough for a Sonic game at least. But it's confirmed Shadow does use aimbot, absolutely disgusting behaviour from him. Also, starting in Sonic Heroes, enemies had health bars. In that game, it was so that you weren't always using the speed characters, the homing attack. You had the power characters that threw the other two characters like fireballs, and then the flying characters that also threw them to take out any flying enemies. So the combat in Sonic Heroes was a little more diverse. It wasn't just homing attacking 24/7. In Sonic 06, Shadow has somewhat of a unique combat. But the thing is, that was only a problem. Sonic had a white gem that he could use to charge a homing attack, so if an enemy had a lot more health than normal enemies, charging one up would kill it in one hit. But yeah, Sonic 06, Shadow had a combo animation. Every time he did a homing attack on one enemy, you have to start mashing the same fucking button to eventually kill just one enemy. It took the fucking piss. Thank fuck chaosx actually made his combat so much more fun to use. And once again, I just have to say thank you for that, because Shadow's so much more fun to play as in Project 06. His Chaos Spears can stun, and when charged up, they can actually fucking do something. I forgot to mention this, but also Shadow obviously has his Chaos Blast, which is like a nuke that destroys everything around him. And then when you take his rings off, he can just snap onto enemies really quickly and one-hit everything. It is so satisfying and so fun. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Obviously, being a fighting game, Sonic has a massive moveset here. All his special abilities are perfect for him. He can homing attack, obviously, and if you charge the homing attack, he does more damage. His other two abilities are spin dash moves. His side B is a spin dash that does a little jump and will do one big hit on someone. I say big hit, it's pretty weak, but if you hit someone, you're only going to really get one hit out of it, because his down B is one that you just spam the button to charge up and it'll carry someone and do multiple hits. Obviously that one doing a lot less damage with each hit, but in Ultimate, constantly hitting people with both spin dashes to fair combos is always going to be so satisfying to me. Call me a prick, I'm a Sonic main till I die. That's also one reason why I don't think I'm going to enjoy multiverses. There's not going to be any Sonic. Sonic Unleashed. Not only does the boost act as a new way of killing enemies, the Werehog is all about the combat. By giving him stretchy arms, Sonic has so much more range over his enemies, which is perfect, because one of the things that pisses me off about Knuckles is the fact that he will miss every punch he fucking throws. But you literally have to get as close to enemies to the point where your pubes will be touching. 9 times out of 10, he'll still miss the fucking punch. Sonic can swipe his claws and punch and chain together some devastating combos. I also finally got the chance to play the Wii version of Unleashed through Dolphin Emulator, and it's a lot more shit to use the Werehog. They had to make it possible so you could use the Wii Remote and the nunchucks motion mashing to be able to play the game. What this meant is that the nunchuck will control Sonic's left hand, the Wii Remote will control his right hand. You have to swipe left, right, and chain combos like that. It's such a piss take. The Wii version gives me a whole other hatred for the Werehog, but as I said in my Sonic Unleashed video, alright, it is really well designed in the HD version. There are so many combos, you can do quick time events to get more points, and you have the Unleashed, the absolute best part about the Werehog, so long as you have a lot of fun combos to use as well. The Unleashed made him faster and stronger, and you'd wipe out hordes in seconds. Sonic and the Black Knight, by far the most fun, unique combat style in a mainline Sonic game. Sonic can swing his sword and still maintain some speed, but the spin slash will never not be satisfying to do, when you just fly through waves of enemies in seconds in a way you'll never be able to do without the sword gameplay. If anyone thinks Black Knight is bad because of the sword gameplay, shut the fuck up. You swing the Wii Remote to make the sword swing, and if they try to make it feel like you have a sword in real life, life. That was a fail, but it doesn't matter because slicing through enemies and keeping your speed and momentum high will always be one of the most incredible feelings to me. Even better when you don't have to swing the Wiimote and you can just use an Xbox controller to press a button and it'll just still do everything. He also has the Soul Surge, which I guess acts more of a homing attack than the actual homing attack in the game, allowing you to lock onto your targets and slash them. And if you time it right, you get the perfect hit so that the bar for it doesn't drain, you can keep going. Sonic Boom probably has a unique combat. I don't know, I never actually played any of those games and probably never fucking will. Now, Frontier's combat. Sonic can clearly homing attack, even without jumping it seems like. And if that is a bug, why the fuck would they show that? He also seems to have this new wind ability where he's able to send enemies flying into the air and also blow out flames. And I guess his main form of combat is going to be the way he homing attacks and snaps onto enemies and does a little punching and kicking animation similar to what Shadow was like in Sonic 06. Except, I think we all agree, the animations do look a little bit janky. Who knows what stage the gameplay is being shown at? Hopefully it's not that close to the finished product. I'm still very fucking scared based on what I've seen, but that's not going to stop me from being excited about the game. If the game's boring, well then tough fucking tits on me and everyone that's been giving it praise. If it's not, well then suck a dick to everyone that said it's going to look boring. But I don't know, fun is subjective. You can make something that isn't fun for yourself, you know. And if you can't do that with Frontiers, then the game will most likely be a flop, unless the game just genuinely is really fun anyway. He also has these weird finishing moves and whatever the fuck this thing is. But yeah, the combat looks a lot more unique, and I'm hoping there's going to be something like a skill tree, so you can unlock more abilities, because I swear, this little wind ability, if you can't do it any faster than what we see, that's going to really fucking kill it for me. But the combat seems to be more enjoyable and focused in the open world, but only time will tell. If the cyberspace stages are a thing, who knows if those will actually have the combat. I highly doubt it. I think those are supposed to play more like boost stages, which would make sense as to why the combat seems to have more focus on it in the open world. Anyway, it's Monday, me making this video. I'm pretty sure tomorrow we're getting more gameplay, so we shall see what we shall see. I probably miss other games that have combat, but you know what? As I said at the beginning, the ones that have the good combat, and I don't think any others. Sonic Fighters, I think that's the name. I know that it exists. I don't really give a shit because I've never actually played it before. Yeah, with more drops of gameplay, I'm still very excited to see what more there is to see for Frontiers. And until next time, have a good one, lads.